Race is not where the line is drawn. It's God's side and the other side. And we don't care nothing about the other side. Period. Period. All of these big dick deviants is all catching hell in 2024. It's up for all of them. It don't matter if you Diddy or whoever you is. TG Jakes, any of them. All lies will be exposed. That's all. And anyone who takes that the wrong way, know why they take it the wrong way.
All lies will be exposed. Let's jump right into it, man. Diddy has had some of the most unforgettable and most bizarre interviews of any celebrity out there. But now with the recent arrest making headlines, fans are rewatching all these moments in a total new light. Was there something going on behind the scenes? Was he projecting? Let's jump right into it, man. The weirdest interviews from the awkward to the hilarious ones.
Yeah, some of them, I mean, KaiR, my socials are currently filled with old Diddy videos. Now, just to be clear, I'm talking about the Diddy videos where he was on, for example, the late night, etc. I know nothing about what the FBI confiscated. I don't have any of those Diddy videos, but I do have a bunch of, I do see like a bunch of Diddy videos, and I'm like, yo, you're talking about projecting. I think he was self-snitching. He was telling us what he was doing.
So he's the AR rap of New York.
I don't know what he was. How's AR rap, by the way?
I have no idea. He's doing 30.
All right. So, with that being said, guys, before we proceed, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other social, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification icon so you stay up to date when we drop new content. KaiR, let's start watching some hilarious or awkward content.
Yes. Let's start off. Diddy, the wild Diddy situations, part 1.1. Yes, we are going to cover these weird situations in two parts. So during this whole show. So this is now part 1, or at least part 1.1. And after the Reddit story, you can catch up with part 1.2. Maybe there will be also, depending on the time we have for this show, it could be that we create a second show, because I mean, Diddy has been going wild.
Yeah.
I mean, as we know, Diddy's life off the camera has recently taken a serious turn, with charges emerging, fans looking back at these quirky interviews, man, with a fresh eye, one-liners, and you know how people are. They're gonna take things out of context and then try to implicate him into crazy stuff. Let's start that way. Let's see what he has to say now. This is Diddy. Is Diddy self-snitching?
Whatever the fuck I want to do, whenever, however the fuck I want to do it. You know why? Because I'm the freest nigga in the world. In the discussion, I'm gonna do whatever the fuck I want to do, whenever, however the fuck I want to do it. You know why? Because I'm the freest nigga in the world.
This one was a recent video.
Yeah,
how recent was it?
Recent this was, but
I mean, I saw some.
It's not from yesterday, because he ain't free anymore.
What I mean with recent, in the sense that I've seen some videos on my socials with, so I think videos of 15 years ago, 20 years ago. So this is like more recent.
I have some of those as well.
I think there's a difference though. You use two words that kind of contradict each other, right? He said that he was the freest and then ninja. Well,
yeah, maybe he ran away. I'm not gonna follow up what I was gonna say after that. But what I'll say is, some people don't do and catch on release. That's all I'll say.
I'll say this though. You said that he ran away. Didn't Justin Bieber have a joke like that?
Well, it's not a
You-
joke. It was a song.
Was it a song?
Well, he was singing before he became Justin Bieber we know now. He was singing. I don't know if you remember that one. He was
No, no,
singing.
no. Yeah, that's another one. What I'm saying is, he made a joke about what happens when how does a chainsaw sound like
It's the same
when
video.
when it sees a black
It's
man?
with a girl, right?
Something like that.
He was sitting there with a girl, and then he was started singing as well another song about.
I don't remember that one. Oh, I don't remember that. I only remember the joke.
Imagine,
Budden.
imagine, yo, this is crazy. Imagine having to give up your, let's say your, not gonna say it. Just to wipe out that part of your history. Anyway,
Let's go to the
crazy
next.
times, crazy times. Let's go to the next one, man. Before this show spins out of control. Let me unmute it. Of course, I need to unmute it. Here it goes. Fair use.
When I die, I want my last words to be, I did it.
I guess no. Guess we know now. I did it.
You did, Diddy. You did.
Oh man. Next one. Well, this is from I think from a Netflix. I think it's Clarence Avant's Netflix documentary. So this is what he had to say about.
Is that the black? They call him the Black Godfather or something.
Of music? You mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Clarence Avant is. I think. I don't know if you remember. A while ago, his wife was popped in Beverly Hills. I think.
What happened? Who was
And
popped?
his wife.
Yeah.
His wife was popped. Yeah. The guy is sitting doing 20 years or something like that. He's old, and it's that was a crazy story, but yeah. I mean, he's a very influential man in the music industry, and this is how Diddy is going to explain to us how important he is. Let's see.
I'm gonna give it to you raw. Clarence, make sure that you don't get fucked. Straight up. There's a lot of fucking going on in the entertainment industry, the music industry. Everybody's getting caught up into something. I'm cured now, though. Everybody, I'm cured. Everything's good. You know, y'all can have me over for dinner. Everything is good.
Look at those eyes. Do you believe him?
First of all, how do you know where the fucking is being done? Who is going to protect them from your fucking? They didn't know Clarence, obviously. But the eyes at the end, that was crazy. Let's rewatch that. Let's rewatch it. Let's spin it back, as they say.
I'm gonna give it to you raw. Clarence.
He started already with, I'm gonna give it to you raw. Ooh, baby.
No Vaseline.
Oh, no Vaseline. Well, no baby oil. What no Vaseline?
Make sure that you don't get fucked. Straight up. There's a lot of fucking going on in the entertainment industry, the music industry. Everybody's getting caught up into something.
Look at those eyes. He was on something while doing this recording. I'm pretty sure.
I'm cured now, though, everybody. I'm cured. Everything's
cured from what, Diddy? Cured from what? Explain to us, what are you cured of? Come on, man. This is crazy. We're talking about I'm cured now. Oh my God.
good. You know, y'all can have me over for dinner. Everything is good.
Look at the eyes, man. Everything is good. So, yeah, man. I don't know.
He was on the Betty White.
He was on that Betty, man. On that Betty. Anything you want to say about that one?
I mean, if you look at his eyes, KaiR, I mean, listen.
There
are different cultures.
They say.
In some cultures, KaiR, you have to look in someone's eyes when you're talking, or else you're being impolite. So as I'm talking to you, I need to look you in the eyes. In other cultures, it's offensive to look someone in the eyes that's superior to you, so you need to look down as a way of humble saying, I respect you, right? But I don't know, no culture, I believe it's comfortable when someone is looking at you like this. And listen, man, let me tell you another thing here. Your face, your face, it's like a totality. So when you're talking to someone, your whole face communicates, you know, what you want to say. So for example, when you're smiling and you start laughing, everything should move in harmony. Now, if someone is look at this, man, if someone is looking at you like this, and then that person tells you,
Oh.
I'm cured, yeah. Yo, listen, I'm cured, yeah. It's like the Joker, man. The eyes remain the
I
same.
wonder when this. Now you're talking about the. I wonder when this was recorded. Now I'm wondering because there are some videos of Diddy being the Joker as well.
Yeah,
So
he went as the Joker for Halloween. Yeah, one Halloween. But
check out
yeah.
we're gonna cover those as well during this
Cool.
these weird situations because it looked crazy. Hindsight, that was him. That wasn't the Joker. Let's go to the next one, man. Hey, this one was from a recent interview. I don't know if you remember this one. This one was crazy.
Hey, speaking of
This
love,
is
Fair
love.
use.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who
Gene
said that
Deal.
when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
Look at his face.
Yo, this show has gotten crazier since the last time I ever No,
It's all about love, though. That's
No.
not true.
You really heard that? Nah.
What? Yeah, I watched it on the internet. You're
Yeah.
telling me I can't believe everything I read?
What? I don't know what you're talking about. Jimmy, I thought we was friends. When did this?
Hey,
Yo, this was crazy. The end of that. Jamie, I thought we was friends. We supposed to be quiet about this shit, my man.
But play it again because I think so. You can see like the anger, and then he realized, oh, I'm national television.
Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy. Let's repeat. Fair use.
Hey, speaking of
This
love,
is love.
I saw a guy on the internet the other day who said he used to be your security guard, who said that when you were dating J-Lo, Will Smith and Jada tried to pick her up on a threesome and you were going to beat up Will Smith. Is that true?
You wanted to beat him up.
Yo, this show has gotten
He
crazier
snapped
since the
out
last
of
time.
it. Yo, he
snapped.
snapped out of it.
When the people left, he snapped. He snapped out of it. He was like,
He
oh, yeah,
snapped
don't
out
know.
of it. Dude. Oh, this is he wasn't playing. He wanted to hit that man with a bottle over his head, just like he hit Drake. Kang!
Yo, by the way, before we proceed, I'm not so I'm very quick, and then we'll go back on topic. Clarence Avant was renamed the Godfather,
Mhm.
and they did do his wife.
Mhm.
But did you know his daughter is married to Ted Sarandos of Netflix?
Oh no, I didn't know that. Oh,
I mean-
maybe I did. Maybe. Can't recall, but I'll say no.
Yeah, okay,
It's all
yeah.
connected, man. It's all one.
When you're connected, man.
It's all connected, man.
Yeah.
Do you know that Lionel Richie's daughter is married to what's the guy's name? The
So
head
Nicole Richie?
no. The other daughter. What's the
Paris
head?
Hilton?
No. Jesus Christ! What are you talking about?
Oh man. Or we can talk. Yeah. Well played. Let's go.
Elliot Grange.
Okay.
And it's Sophia Richie. She's married to Elliot Grange, and Elliot Grange's dad is what's the guy's name again?
Lucian Grange.
Lucian Grange, who's CEO of all these. So it's all connected.
Wow, it's all connected. Yeah, yeah.
All connected.
So can you imagine? Can you imagine? So and Diddy is right in the middle of. I mean, the music industry at the top is just like a small group, and Diddy is there with everyone. So and you never know who was involved with what.
Yeah.
But if one dominoes fall, that's why I believe they have to separate Diddy. Because
To protect the rest of the dominoes.
to protect America.
Yo,
Look at
maybe
it.
we need to do a conspiracy show.
Yeah,
If
we'll do
every
that.
time
Yeah,
America falls.
yeah.
Yo, it's
Yo.
crazy. There also, I have a video. I'm not gonna do this during this show. I have a video of what's the singer's name again? Who's married to Teigen, Christina Teigen,
John Legend.
John Legend. They were interviewing them. Now, during my search for all these videos, I found that one. They asked them what was the hardest thing or the sexiest moment or situation you had intercourse, and then Christina Teigen said the Obama thing. And
Let's
then he
move on,
didn't want
man.
to say
Let's-
anything.
Let's move on, man. I don't need to be raided by the FBI, man. Let's move on.
Yo, that shit that shit was great. Hey, if you've seen, I've never seen John Legend's face like that. He was like, what the fuck are you talking about, bitch? Shut your mouth. Hey, let's continue with the Diddy thing, man. Do you want to check this one out again?
No, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
He snapped, man.
We have a bunch of videos, so we should.
He was about to hit Jimmy up the head with a bottle, man. Jimmy's lucky there are people watching the show. Otherwise, he would have gotten that uppercut. This is Diddy in the 90s. With back then the most, I would say the most feared man at that time. Fair use.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right after this.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh, yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
People are saying that he was picking up his hand because he was trying to grab his thigh. I don't think that's the case. Yeah, you know how freaky you gotta be to try to oh man, Mike Tyson, the man who can knock you out in a half a punch. You're out here trying to grab his thigh. Now, I don't think he was talking about the Benjamins. So I think he was showing people that the man was iced out. Yeah. Personally, I don't think he was trying, but hey, you never know. At this point, Diddy might have been a crazy.
Once you let the internet loose, it's gone, man.
It's done. Let's watch it again, guys. You tell me. You tell us in the comments what you think about this.
It truly is about the Benjamin, as we see.
Oh yes, he's glittering.
It truly is about the Benjamin.
Well, now, when we come back, we're going to talk more with Puffy, and if you want to hang out, more than welcome to stick around, my brother. All right? We'll be right back with more right after this.
Dude looks like a psycho, though.
Yeah.
He has a resting, so you have the resting B face. This is a resting psychopath face.
This is the resting freak off face.
No, he's thinking right now, he's probably thinking, yo, this is crazy. I need to put a weigh-ins on my list.
Yo, how can I put these two on my list? Check. Yo, this is crazy, yo. Hey, God bless these people, bro. If they were able to avoid them, oh my God. Hey, by the way, no one has ever been to a Diddy party suddenly. No one has been to a Diddy party. We're going to cover that as well. Hey, it's crazy. It's crazy. Last one before we go to the Reddit story. This is also a crazy one. Also at the Jimmy Kimmel. He's been a couple of times to Jimmy Kimmel. They're friends. But I think at a certain point at this end, Jimmy tried to separate himself from Diddy because they know the time was coming. It was ticking. It was a ticking time bomb. But let's take a look at the past. This is what Diddy did with Justin at the Jimmy Kimmel Show. Fair use.
What's going on with you guys? Are you working together?
I'm not. I mean, I think that we've become friends in a strange way. You know.
Like Robin Big.
Yeah. It's like exactly.
I'm digging it, Rob.
Yeah. No, I mean, he's. I mean, to a lot of us, he's like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? He's not afraid to call and ask for advice. He's somebody that, in the industry-wise, the record industry is a strong family, and he's somebody that, you know, we definitely have our arms around, and we want to protect him because he's such genuinely a nice person. Besides his talent, you know what I'm saying? He's one of the greatest kids that you could ever know.
Justin,
Did that just happen?
Maybe, you know.
Can you? Because did that just happen? Was it like a zesty handshake?
I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna spin the block of this one. Let's see.
Just like a zesty game, like a joke.
You know, Diddy bought his son a Bentley. Maybe, you know, he could buy you one also while you're out.
Got me a Lamborghini. It's,
Oh, well, that's nice.
I haven't gotten it yet, though.
Yeah. When is that coming, that Lamborghini? We talked about this last
He
time.
had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house. And he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Yo, I've ever heard a warning. Hindsight is 2020, my man. This man warned the boy saying, hey, you better shut your mouth what we do out here because that ain't for TV. Like I said, this is the wild Diddy situations.
Yeah. And you can see if you play it back again, just that last part, you see how Bieber tenses up. Well, it seems like that. I don't know if maybe, of course, it's confirmation bias, but that's what it seems like.
Let me check again.
His demeanor changes.
Let's go back. Let's see what he has to say. Fair use.
He had the Lamborghini for a day or two, and he had access to the house, and he knows better than be talking about the things that he does with Big Brother Puff on national television.
Apparently not.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's confirmation bias. Guys, it's confirmation bias, I think. Let me know what you think, but I think it's confirmation.
You know what's bad? When you're being accused, you know what's bad? When you're being accused of what you're accused now, and this video comes up. Hey, man, this is part one of the Diddy Wild situations. Guys, let us know in the comments what you think about these situations, man. We want to hear from you. Do you have any other situation you think we should cover? Let us know in the comments. Drop your thoughts about what we just covered. It's crazy. I'm telling you. Diddy was out here telling us who he was, and we were all asleep, mesmerized by the fame, glory, and all the liquor, or as he say, alcohols. Yes, we have that one as well. RJ.
Yeah. Guys, the best comments we always try to highlight. So if you have a hot take, Let us know, and don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. So, pardon me. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. KaiR, we can move to the Reddit segment. I have a short but a very interesting segment for today. So go ahead.
Hey, guys, as we always have this segment, Reddit segment, where RJ finds a, let's say, a pretty commonplace situation that we can cover and give our comments on, and give maybe some advice to people. Maybe you can learn on how to assess situations so you don't find yourself in a dark room at a Diddy party at the wrong moment. RJ, what do you have for us today?
Yes, I have an interesting story today. It's about brother. So it's the brother of the father who remodeled the deceased son's house without permission. Right? So the story goes as follows. Well, the title is, Am I wrong for kicking my brother and his wife out of my house after they tried to redecorate, in quotation marks, my deceased daughter's room while I was at work? They used a different word. They didn't use deceased, but okay. I managed to fit the title. The story goes as follows. So this is still pretty fresh. I'm absolutely fuming. For context, so it's the mother's apologies. So I'm a 38-year-old female, and I lost my daughter. That's the daughter, not the son. Daughter 2 years ago in a car accident. She was only 14. And ever since that day, I've kept her room exactly as she left it. I don't go in there often, but just knowing that it's there, untouched, brings me comfort. It's like having a piece of her still with me. Her posters, her art supplies, her clothes, all of it is still there. I can't bring myself to change it. Now, fast forward to a few months ago. My brother, 34 years of age, and his new wife. Is there such a thing as an old wife? Don't answer that. Had some financial issues after blowing a ton of money on a ridiculous, extravagant wedding. They asked if they could stay with me while they saved up for a place. Even though I wasn't thrilled about it, I agreed because, well, family, right? So,
No.
KaiR, just before I proceed, so I don't know if you got that part. They had a ridiculous, extravagant wedding. And a couple of months later, they had to move in with the brother and his new wife had to move in with the sister because they couldn't.
Priorities in life, right?
Priorities are effed up, man. Keeping up with the Joneses, consumerism. Any case.
Keep up with the Joneses in under the bridge, my man. Don't come in my
But the Joneses are also broke. Now, fast forward to a few no, apologies. At first, things were fine until recently. I noticed my sister-in-law making comments about how I shouldn't keep a shrine and how it's time to move on. I ignored her because, frankly, it's none of her damn business how I grieve my child. My brother mostly stayed quiet, but I could tell she was getting into his ear. What do you always say about the dynamics of a man and a woman, especially when the man isn't a strong man?
Yeah. They yap in your ear and catches his spirit.
You're afraid of that woman, so you do what she says, and then you get into trouble.
Yeah.
Anyway, I came home from work last week to a literal nightmare. I walked into my daughter's room, and I kid you not, they had, this is all caps, taken down all her posters, boxed up her stuff, and had started repainting the walls a hideous beige. If you don't know what beige is, you're looking at it. They had moved.
Could have said Drake colored as well. Waffle colored. Beige, waffle colored Negroes.
Yeah. They had moved in a bunch of generic furniture, hung up new curtains, and were apparently turning it into a guest room. I lost it, screaming, crying, the whole thing. I asked them what the hell they were thinking, and their response, my sister-in-law had the nerve tell me they did it as a favor to help me move on because it was unhealthy for me to keep the room as it was. I was shaking with rage. I told them to pack their stuff and get the hell out of my house immediately. My brother tried to calm me down, seeing they meant well and were only trying to help me let go. He even tried to make me feel guilty by saying they had nowhere else to go right now, as if that would make me suddenly forgive them for destroying the last piece of my daughter I had left. I told them I didn't care, and that they had crossed an unforgivable line. Now, my whole family is divided. My parents think I overreacted and say I'm being heartless for kicking them out. They keep saying they were just trying to help. They didn't mean any harm. And that I'm being too harsh because people grieve differently. They're even suggesting I apologize to them and let them move back in. My brother is still texting me, asking me to reconsider, saying they're in a tough spot. But all I see when I look at him is betrayal. So am I wrong for kicking them out and refusing to even consider letting them back in after what they did? KaiR.
Losing a child is the hardest thing in the world, I think. If you see usually how parents react when they lose a child, it's heartbreaking a lot of times. How long was she? Did she pass away? 4 years, is it?
2 years ago.
2 years. Oh, that's very fresh. It takes a lot of time for parents to heal from situations like that. So, 2 years is first of all, let's go back. So that's that part, that aspect. I think it takes time. If you keep a shrine-like room, that will not heal the wounds as easy or as fast. So that's already a problem right there. But the bigger problem is that you have people blowing their money and then come to stay with you. I'm sorry, man. But you cannot expect a person. This is like you're not teaching people the right procedures, how to go about life. You cannot blow your money on the wedding and I'm your failsafe. I'm your last resort. The problem is when you get people in your house, they think partially, I don't know if they're paying rent as well, they think it's their house too. So I don't think they try to do the right thing by helping her move on. At the same time, I also understand parents losing their kids, it takes a lot of time for them to heal. So you gotta give them the time. What doesn't help is having that room because you keep reopening that wound every time. So maybe an extra 1 or 1.5 years would have made the difference. But then it's a messy situation because first of all, I don't think you should be the safety net for people who are irresponsible with their life choices, whether it's your family or your girlfriend. I think you covered a story similar to this a couple of weeks ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, where a guy had a girl he was dating for 5 months move in, and then she lost her job. When she lost her job, and then she stopped applying to new jobs and started living like it's a free for all. So, you gotta be very careful who you let move into your house as well. If that person stays for a while, they become inhabitant just like you, and you cannot move them out just like that. It becomes a power struggle. You have to go maybe to the courts to move them out, and even that is sometimes hard to do. So I would say, first of all, she shouldn't have let them in from the first place. I understand what they try to do, but they don't have they don't understand how long it takes for parents to grieve and move on. I didn't hear her say anything about a husband, so I think she's living by her own. And you got to be very careful with these situations, because otherwise you enter like a spiral as a mom or as a former parent, where you're not moving on, and then you're in a circle, moving same place. So I think they meant good, but the problem they had was just it's not the right timing, and actually they shouldn't have even have had to be there. But hey, this is what it is.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
she's not wrong for kicking them out. And the second, I wouldn't find. I don't think she should feel sorry and have him move back in as well. Again, I said it before. Bad situation, bad financial discipline. Hey, deal with the problems you've created yourself. Now I have to deal with your problem.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for that, guys. Before I go ahead and share my thoughts, let us know what you think. First of all, if you agree with KR, yes or no, and what you think about the whole situation. But what I will say is this, KR. Is this. You have two things. So we have two things that we need to keep separate. On the one hand, you have the mother dealing with the situation.
Mhm.
On the other hand, you have the brother and his newly beloved are staying together. The parents of the woman is telling her that, hey, you need to understand that everyone grieves in a different way, and that you have to understand for your brother that he didn't understand what he was doing. Listen, mom, if everyone grieves in a different way, then you should be having this phone call with your son.
Yeah.
Because I'm grieving in my way, and he came and enforced his way of grieving on me.
Yep.
And so it's funny how people will use an argument that can be directed to another, that can, or in some cases even should be directed to the other person.
Yeah.
Probably the mom is still thinking, you're the oldest sister, he's the younger brother. Okay. As
Why
it
do
relates to
people do that, by the way?
as it relates to
Well,
dealing and
adults.
as it relates to dealing and coping, I doubt that this woman would have kept the room like that for eternity. But it was her decision to make. Losing a daughter is hard. Losing a kid is hard because you always think that the kid will outlive you. At 14 years old, you think that the kid will outlive you. You would never in a million years think that the kid won't outlive you, that you won't be able to plan or at least experience her 15th birthday. So it's traumatic. She had the right to get into a place in her life, emotionally, mentally, to make that decision. And that would have formed part of her coping. Maybe someone would have done it earlier. Maybe someone would have done it later. But at the end of the day, it was her decision to make. And so they were wrong for taking that away from her.
You're right.
Second of all, seems like they were making it, she's saying that seems like they were turning it into a guest room. But they're the guests. So were they remodeling it for themselves, KaiR?
No idea, but
that's the second. These are all speculations.
This is why you don't have people move in on you, man. I'm more of avoiding situations like this, but continue.
Third, this third and final. I can imagine that, hey, they're your kids, or at least he's your brother. You might want to help him out, but your priorities. I am shocked every time I hear a story like this. We are so accustomed to appearing successful to the outside world, and we as a collective, like a majority of people have that they don't work on themselves in order to really be successful. Because if you are successful, you wouldn't need to do as if. They probably took out a loan. If the wedding was big, then the ring was probably what's the myth? 3 times the size, then he loves you.
It was
3 times the salary.
3 months, 3 or 4 months.
3 months crazy. Because then he loves you. Who came up with that? Who came up with that, KaiR? People don't think about these things.
I know who came up with that.
I know too who came up with that. But I'm not gonna say.
now he's warning me like he's Diddy. Don't say it. Don't say it, KaiR.
Because you know better than to talk about how things work in the world.
Yeah.
But so it's.
I'll say it was the jewelers.
My heart skipped for a second.
I'm like Kanye.
My heart skipped for a second.
Oh man!
But that was a good one. My heart. I was getting ready to shut everything down, man. Shut the channel, delete the accounts.
Watch who's selling. The person who was selling all the jewelry is the one who came up with that idea.
And people buy into that stuff.
Yeah, these stupid people, though.
And they think that that's love. But anyway, that's not the point. The point is you take that person in. I wouldn't have done it because you made a decision. You need to carry the consequences. But in any case, letting them in is one thing, but kicking them out, they deserve to be kicked out. And it seems like they're a very irresponsible couple. They're irresponsible people in general. In 5 paragraphs, we know that they had a wedding that they couldn't afford. which made them lose their house or where they were living. They couldn't afford it, so they had to move in with the sister. And then they decided to
I don't know.
redecorate. I mean, come on, painting, doing everything. Nah, man. So this is unforgivable. Unforgivable. Guys, let us know your thoughts and opinions. What do you believe? I'm going to just share the top comments because we need to get to the Diddy stories, the Diddy videos part 2, or at least 1.2. Marv115 says, hell no. Even if it was a simple storage room, they had the nerve to redecorate and make decisions about your home. The details only make it even more entitled. They can go to the parents' houses if they are in a tough spot. Yeah, that's also what I was thinking. The parents were saying, you know what? Take him in, take them in, take them in. In other words, don't let them come to us. Blasphemous Butler says this right here. If there was no deceased daughter and it was already a guest room and they decided to pack everything in it and paint the walls, I'd be kicking them out. Read in between the lines. Blasphemous Butler is saying, if I get home and find them painting the walls, I'll be painting the walls red. They are lucky. That's a movie reference, guys. Nichols 11 says, it took me almost 5 years to dismantle a loved one's room after their passing. I still haven't emptied their closet. I'm looking for a cedar chest to move those things into. You don't move on. You learn to live with it. Don't listen to the flying monkeys because they're just that, monkeys. They just make noise and leave a mess. Sending you a huge virtual hug. Guys, let us know your thoughts and opinions. Do you agree with the OP's actions to move her brother and sister-in-law out of the house? Let us know. With that being said, remember to rate the show by pressing the like button. Follow us on our other socials. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon for more updates. With that being said, we can FF, aka fast forward to
Yes. So the next segment will be Wild Diddy Situations point 1.2, which is the second part of this show. We're gonna continue covering the weirdest situations involving Diddy, interviews, one-liners, suspect situations. We're gonna go back to the 90s now. Well, late 90s, early 2000s, actually. An interview of him at Conan O'Brien, and this is what Diddy had to say. Fair use.
I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like a lot of ladies drink water at parties. They just, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but rock with me. But just check it out. You need a lot of heat. A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning. No. Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable and loose. Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just sounds disgusting. What are you talking about?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, yeah.
This is crazy. Bro, what is he talking about? Before there was baby oil, there was sweat. Before baby oil, there was sweat. So probably he had thousands of bottles of sweat. And then he thought, you know what? I'm gonna start using baby oil from now on. It's too much. It starts stinking up the place. Man, this is wild. Daddy ain't. Oh my god. By the way, it's almost done.
We'll start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy.
This man said, listen to this one.
We need alcohols.
Right.
Alcohols.
Alcohols.
Right. Not just one alcohol.
Alcohols.
Right. Just a different blend. You need the ladies, you need the booze.
You need some water.
For watering plants?
No. No, I don't know if guys have noticed this. Like a lot of ladies drink water at parties.
That's not what you need the water for. We know what you need the water for. He's not talking about them getting drinks. It's between sessions. This Diddy dude is
spiked
crazy.
water.
Oh, I don't know if it's spiked or not. The alcohol's is spiked, not the water.
Parties. They just, you know, so you have, if you don't have what they need, they're gonna leave.
Right.
Got to keep them there.
Right.
You need locks on the doors.
Bro. He's talking about
You need
the door. My man, they're gonna play this during your trial. I'm telling you, Diddy, they're gonna play this. This is what they're gonna play. Just I'm pretty sure you can watch his previous interviews and put up a story together and then sue him and act like you were there. Yeah, I saw him lock the door. You want proof? Go watch the time he interviewed. He was interviewed by Conan O'Brien. He said it himself. And this is crazy, my man. What the heck? Locked doors.
Okay, this is sounding kind of dangerous now.
It's a little kinky, but
yeah.
It's a little kinky, you know. What the heck?
Broccoli, but
kink in the cable.
This is no, it's not a kink in the cable.
There's a kink in the cable.
Not as a slur, it's a kink in the cable.
Yeah. It's a kink, yeah. Let's.
Right. Check it out. You need a lot of heat.
Heat?
A lot of heat. Yeah.
Heat. You mean that physically the place has to be hot?
You don't have no air conditioning.
No air conditioning.
No.
Why is that?
Heat affects the alcohol, and it also affects, like, you know, everybody gets a little bit more comfortable. And
Down to a science, KaiR.
He got this one, like, he's the Albert Einstein of the freak-offs. He was the Albert Einstein of the... He got it up to the formula.
Yeah. Call him Albert Weinstein. Because...
Albert Diddy Stein. Albert Diddy Stein. Oh my God. Yo.
What's your title? I'm a kinkologist.
Yeah, we got this shit to a science, my man. What the heck?
Builds up a nice little sweat.
That just
he's serious as well.
Sounds disgusting. What are you talking about?
Depends on the way you look at it.
Depends. Oh, people start getting it gets kind of sexy. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, you sexy.
Yeah. Tough, man. He was telling us we were just sleeping.
Yeah, we were woke. We weren't awake.
Yeah, definitely not awake.
KaiR, woke and sleepwalking. Just thought about
I can tell you who wasn't also awake, but don't think that's a good way to promote this show.
That's good. What do you have next?
Let's go to the next one. Hey, we're at the Joker's part. We are at the Joker part. This was, I think, when was it the Joker? He dressed as the Joker for Halloween. That was in 2022. That's just 2 years ago. And he thought it was a good idea to walk around as the Joker. When I saw this the first time, I was thinking, what the heck am I watching? That's when it started to click in my head. This man is crazy. I really thought he was crazy. In order to perform like this, either that's who you are, and that's 2022. So the people weren't talking about him doing the knocking out still. So that was 2023. I was like, either this guy is playing himself or he was on something. Because look at what he started to do. Fair use.
So tonight, it's going to be a special night. Everybody's so serious, but we're about to go to Club Love. Club Love! If you can't dance or you can't pop, you gotta stay at home. You know the Joker don't play that, baby. Welcome to Club Love Hard.
Bro. This is crazy, yo.
Bruh.
You want to scare kids? Play this for them during Halloween, because this is crazy. You're on mute, by the way, if you want to say something. But
Yeah, I said, what the actual? What was that, man?
The whole night. I have like 4 or 5 videos of this. It is crazy.
Oh, so it wasn't like a one-time. You really
the whole night
embodied.
I'm gonna play it. You're gonna think this guy is off his. When this happened, like I said, I thought he was crazy. I thought he was going crazy. I really was like, either this is him or he's on something. This was the whole night when this was released on the Twitter. Back then it was Twitter. I was like, what?
While the Uncle Vit was affecting everyone's lungs, he got like a mental.
It got to his brain. The baby oil got to his brain.
Yeah, or the jab.
Oh man, hey, this is him again. Same night.
Tyler the Creator. Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world. You look beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, this is top tier. Get out of the car. Tyler, think you got it again. Tyler the Creator. It's going to be a glorious night when you bump into Tyler the Creator. Tyler the Creator. Tyler, you are my favorite rapper in the world. You look beautiful. Beautiful. Ooh, this is top tier. Get out of the car. Tyler, think you got it again.
Yo, Tyler was sitting like this.
Yo,
he was laughing here. He was laughing. So he was laughing. And inside he was telling his man,
press gas, man. Yo, he's lucky that door was closed. I don't even know if Tyler back then knew that it was Diddy. It was so irrational. It's crazy. It's crazy. I mean, oh man, he was going off. Another one. Man, fair use.
yo.
You tell me. Was he
There's a
playing?
difference between the. Do you have more Joker? Or is that the last one for this show?
I have 3 more. Like I said, it goes on and yo, it doesn't stop.
Yeah.
I have 3 more. Fair use.
Heath Ledger, Jack Nicholson, Joaquin Phoenix, and P. Diddy? That's right, that was Sean Puffy, Puff Daddy, P. Diddy, Love Combs dressed up as Heath Ledger's Joker last night and didn't break character once. The man was an absolute menace on the streets of LA.
You think it was a character, man? Oh man. Hindsight, like I said, this first thing I said during this show, hindsight is 2020. I don't think that was a character at all. This was the Diddy. This is when the studios knew we need to cut ties. This man is losing his mind. We need to lock him up because the Diddy tapes will come out.
Wherever I want, I'll get.
This was a recording of Kim, a friend of him.
You smell like Kim Kardashian. You're invited. Would you like to come play? Would you like to come play?
You know, some of these Kardashians were showing up to his parties. So
Yeah. Weren't there a video about the Courtney?
talking about seeing Justin at the party. So
Yeah.
at a naked party, she saw Justin. What's the requirement of being at a naked party?
To be naked.
Why are you naked, actually? Anyway, let's continue. I'm not saying anything. Hey, Diddy got also in a heated discussion with a boxer. And this is going to be the last one for this topic. Fair use.
He's pussy. He's pussy. Pussy. Yeah. You, nigga. Yeah, him. Just like I said. Yeah.
You're a clown. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You don't like me? Then motherfucker get to it, nigga. If you don't like me, you motherfucking front, get to it, bitch. Don't fucking play with me on Halloween. I'm out here with love, nigga. You wanna have love? It's what up then, nigga. What's up? Fucking come over here and I'll bust your shit.
Nah, hey, keep it
You
pimping.
fucking pussy. Make sure you don't never talk to me like that, nigga. I'm
Keep
love,
it out
nigga.
here, man. Keep it macking, man. Don't even let him get you out there, man. Keep
Yeah,
that
like
shit
that, man.
macking.
What's up?
Keep that shit about that.
Man, you got a
Keep
problem?
that shit macking, man.
You really taking over my
He
energy
wanna
right
hurt you.
right
Yeah,
now?
Nah,
Yeah,
don't
so
do it.
what did I
Don't
do to
it
you?
for this crowd. Don't do it for
What
this
did I do
crowd.
to you?
Don't
You know
do
who
it for
I
this
am?
crowd.
Do you know who I am?
Bro, for what?
Bro, do you know who I am?
It's all love. It's all love, bro. It's all love, bro.
Yo, bro. It's all love. It's Puff. Come here, give me a hug, though. You lucky, though, nigga. You lucky. You know, I'm really about that.
You heard what he said.
I'll show you what love will do to you.
I'm really about that. I'm gonna
Like he
rest
said,
it out.
I'll show you what love will do to you.
Bro.
But I love you, and we're together. We're stronger together. You lucky nigga. Come to the after party and change your vibration. Yeah, change your vibration.
Whoa! Come to the after party and change your vibrations. My man, don't go to the after party. Man said, come to the after party and change your vibrations.
Which fighter is that?
I have no idea. I can't remember his name. Back then, when they released it, I could find his name.
Change your vibration. When you see your brother,
You love him.
He's pussy. He's pussy. Pussy.
Do you have found the name?
I think it says he's an actor in Power. Power actor. Let me see. It says actor. Michael J. Ferguson.
Michael J. Ferguson. Is he an actor? Yeah, he is an actor. Well, I guess.
What happened to his career after? Anyway, let's continue.
He didn't show up to the vibration changer. Let's take a look again. This whole thing it is flipped upside the head, man. Look at this.
Pussy. He's pussy. Pussy. Yeah. You, nigga. Yeah, him. Just like I said.
You're a clown. What's up, baby? What's up, baby? What's up? What's up? You don't like me? Then motherfucking get to it, nigga. If you don't like me, you motherfucking front. Get to it, bitch. Don't fucking play with me on Halloween. I'm out here with love, nigga. You want to have love? It's what up then, nigga. What's up? Fucking come on here and I'll bust your shit.
Nah, hey, keep it
You
pimping.
fucking pussy. Make
Hey,
sure you don't never
keep
talk
it
to me like that,
pimping.
nigga.
Don't
I'm
let
love,
that get you out there,
nigga.
man. Keep it macking, man. Don't even let him get you out there, man. Keep
Like
that shit
that, man.
macking.
What's up?
Keep that shit about that.
Man, you got a
Keep
problem?
that shit macking, man.
You really taking over my
He
energy
wanna
right
hurt you,
right now?
Nah, don't do it.
So what did I do to
Don't do it
you?
for this crowd. Don't do it for
What
this
did I do
crowd.
to you?
Don't
You know
do
who
it for
I
this
am?
crowd.
Do you know who I am?
Bro, for what?
Bro, you know who I am?
It's all love. It's all love, bro. It's all love, bro.
Yo, bro. It's all love. It's Puff. Come here, give me a hug, though. You lucky, though, nigga. You lucky. You know, I'm really about that. But I love you. And we're together. We're stronger together. You lucky, nigga. Come to the after party and change your vibration. Yeah, change your vibration. Change your vibration. When you see your brother, you love.
I'm really about that life. I heard it this time. Yeah.
I don't know what he was trying to get him to do during the after party, but pretty sure
Repent.
it was repent. he was trying to diddle you, my boy. Oh my god. Hey, it's crazy, RJ. It's crazy. And I have one more the final one for today. This is we're gonna end on a funny note, you know. Sometimes you have to, when you're dealing with the diddler, I mean, everything can happen. Let's see.
Get when Diddy tiptoed to get a better whiff of Chase Buddinger's nuggets. Never forget when Diddy tiptoed to get a better whiff of Chase Buddinger's nuggets.
Oh man, they did him dirty, man.
They did him dirty. Look at
They
him.
did him dirty, man.
This is crazy, yo. This is crazy.
They did him dirty.
They did him dirty. It's wild, and there are a lot more of these videos. So, guys, let us know in the comments what you think about these situations. We want to hear from you. Which one was the craziest one of the Joker? Do you think he was playing a character, or was he just Diddy himself? Is that the real Diddy we saw that night? Or was the best one Diddy tiptoeing during the dunk? Who knows, man? Let us know in the comments what you think. We'll be picking the best comment to feature in one of our next videos. Make sure you share that hot take. RJ.
Yes, we'll be highlighting some of the best comments, as KaiR said. So if you got a hot take, let us know. And also don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. KaiR, we can move to the
short thoughts.
Short thoughts.
Hey man, we always have short thoughts at this show. We have thoughts where these are short responses on commonplace situations and trending news. Well, there was one of the topics we're gonna talk about is DDG. DDG. A couple of weeks ago, there were some. I didn't know, but by mistake, I bumped into this situation. I don't know, so I thought it's a good thing to talk about because I mean, DDG and I think is it Halle Bailey? It's her name. They broke up.
Yeah, Halle Bailey, something like that.
Yeah, and
Haley Bailey.
Haley, whatever it is. I don't care about this. I thought it was an interesting situation. Joe Budden responded to that breakup, and this is what Joe had to say. And after Joe said it, it went sideways. Fair use.
Who the
is DDG? and why am I supposed to care about his thoughts on anything? I'm very happy that they have broken up, so I don't get to keep seeing this name attached to this girl's name when I don't know him for nothing as a standalone. And for me, it's important to know people based off their own name and merit and what they have done. Every time I see his name, it's attached to hers, and it's typically in some type of clout chaser fashion. So that makes me look at him a different way, and hopefully I get to look at him a lot less now that they've broken.
Well, she's extremely high profile. She's high profile.
Very high profile and very talented.
And you saying her head game is trash, gonna go get their own account.
Yeah, we figured it out.
They're gonna go find out on their own, number one. And number two, if it was that trash, why you snatched that cherry so fast, my boy? I mean, if her head was as bad as you say, that cherry didn't levitate long before you got in action, DDG.
That's
I
impressive.
don't even know what that stands for.
What does DDG stand for? Daryl Dwayne Granberry.
Yo, your name Granberry? You know what my thing is with these that's on the rise and they want to go get with the chick with some notoriety that's also on the rise.
Salute, by the way.
Whenever that relationship fails, I never see them bounce back with something that's going to get Shorty upset. I normally never hear from them again in the dating realm. I don't think I'm going to ever hear about DDG and his next chick.
I'm on.
Well, his
I
chick
think that's
before
same thing
her, you know who she is.
I don't.
Who?
Ruby. I'll talk your DDG.
Who was the chick before her? I'm afraid that we view that differently.
And there was a whole lot going on with her where she was doing clout chasing to their relationship.
Well, Ruby is a hustler and a business owner. Who was the young lady before her?
I don't know. I'm just saying.
That's what troubles me. That's what troubles me. Good luck, DDG. This will be your first and last time being mentioned on this broadcast for the rest of eternity.
So first of all, Joe Budden is known to be like a hater. He thrives on that as well. So that's his brand. It is what it is. But you could clearly see his shock when they told him Ruby Rose. Because what are you gonna say next, KaiR? I mean, what are you gonna say next?
So I want to come back from that. Well, what's the girl before that? I guess.
Yeah, but he's known to.
Yeah,
but that's his brand. That's his brand. And you know what I think? Yeah, it is what it is. That's his brand. But what I think is that it's funny how a guy who, I don't know Joe Budden's like track his history, but he worked to get where he's at right now. First in the music industry, that's where I know him from, with Slaughterhouse, and now moving on to podcasting, where he's doing a very good job. But imagine like a podcaster that's been there for like 5 years saying, look at Joe Budden. Who does he think he is? I hate it when people start, you need to start somewhere, you know? And I respect people who hustle. And when I see someone that's starting in law, and I've been doing it for a bit longer than them, and if I see that they're really trying and they come talk, I'm always open and always willing to give advice. And I always appreciate the ones who led the way before me when they talk about things, you know, like when they say, RJC, you're doing a great job. Listen, don't do this, do that. Here's a tip. I really, really, really appreciate it. I have a lot of respect. I understand that it's not, you don't have to do it, you know, but to use that same time to bash someone, it's, what's the point other than hate? You know, it's like, yeah, I don't get that. But that's his brand.
You fight hate with hate. This is what DG had to say. Pump it up when gold after 20 years old. BITCH. I'm on you. Then he follows up. Ion, is it Ionic? I don't know. Ion be tripping about the girls saying ish, because I'm used to it. It's all love. But ninjas with platforms gonna get a response for sure. Ninja got 30 years max of life left and speaking on a relationship of people the same age as your son. You ain't take care of. Is that how you oh my God. Anyway, I hope you forgot to take your magnesium pills today, you old bitch. He was going off.
But that's what Joe wants as well. He's baiting. But you know what's funny, KR? When you're okay. If I just started my firm today, and I look for a beef with someone who's, or let's say music, because everyone understands music. I started rapping today, and I look for a beef with someone who's been doing it for like 20, 30 years, right? And they keep talking ish. And the person responds back, I win. Because then when he responds, everyone knows who I am. Now, let's approach it from the opposite angle. If that person attacks me without me having done anything to him, he just starts talking to me. That shows me that he's insecure. Because if you're doing this for like 20, 30 years and you're up there, why would you care about a little guy like me? So when I do it, you would say, he's trying to bait, he's trying to, he's looking for a come up. But it's very petty and shows insecurity when you go and attack someone. You start a beef for no reason. And then when someone makes you look like a fool by telling you, well, you know who he dated before that, right? Ruby Rose. He was clearly shocked, but his ego couldn't accept it. So who was he dating before that? Come on, man. Come on. Come on, man. Like a boozy would say, come on, man. What are you talking about? It's a flawed argument, but he's just hating. That's what he does. He just hates. So
yeah. There's one last video where DDG was basically explaining more about relationships. Fair use.
Yeah. And if I can tell myself something at age 22, I would tell myself not to get in a relationship, because it's damn near like having a part-time job, bro. Yeah. You really have to apply a lot of time and effort. Like, you might be doing videos all day and your girl get an attitude when you're doing your last video, like, when you gonna take me out to eat? Yeah. When you gonna take me to the movies? When we gonna go on a date? And then it causes relationship problems in your real life that can affect your content. And you might get mad in the argument. You might not want to film the next day, might not want to stream the next day, you might not want to go to the studio the next day, whatever. Like, so I would tell myself, if I was 22, I would say, bro, just grind it out. Let a relationship happen, but only happen when you feel comfortable in yourself as a man. Like, it's best for you to be single in these years of your life so you can really grind. It ain't nobody going nowhere. Bella ain't going nowhere. Where Brooklyn ain't going, whatever. Whoever you like in this moment. But get your ducks in a row first and grind and not have no restriction. There's real restrictions when you're in a relationship. It's like, definitely. You gotta always consider their feelings. So it's like you can't really work how you want to work.
And one thing he didn't say in this clip, because I couldn't find a clip without the audio. I don't know, these guys are putting all these sounds below these tracks. I cannot play it because we're gonna get a copyright restriction. But he said also, stay out of a relationship until you're the top guy. you have millions. Well, I'll tell you this much. There's always a guy higher than you. So that's not a good advice. But other than that, I think it's okay what he said. Because you know Bezos, right?
Yeah.
You know his current, is it wife, partner, I think?
I think they married now, right? Or their fiance.
Fiance, I think. I'm not sure. I'm not up to date to their marital status. But you know who she was dating before that, right?
Who? So you're talking about the she's his fiance, by the way.
Yeah, she is his fiance.
Who?
A millionaire.
Yeah.
There's always someone who's higher than you in the total poll.
A millionaire with an M, and now she's with a billionaire with a B, the B off.
I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it.
Booty shorts. I'll do it for you, man. I'll do it for you.
Oh man. But
that's a joke. That's for those of you who've been rocking with us for a long while might get that joke. The B for booty shorts is a joke. It was one of the early episodes we were talking about
Kanye
after his
Brazilian
beef with his fallout with Adidas. And it was before he started dating Bianca is
Sensori, yeah.
Yeah, it is his current girlfriend. But before that, I don't know if you guys remembered, but he was dating like Kim lookalikes.
Yeah.
And they were wearing what?
The one we're talking about, the booty shorts, she was very hot. She was a model.
Yeah, and she was Brazilian as well, right?
She was Brazilian, yeah.
And so that's where the B for booty shorts
B for booty shorts and Brazilian. BBL. I'm just kidding. She didn't have a BBL. But hey man, let's go to the next one. Let's go to the next topic so we can close out. From Tuah to Crash Tuah. Oh man, it's going south with the Tuah girl. Well, south. Let's see. Fair use.
Tuah is now suing the guy that interviewed her and put her on. This dude right here, who made her entire career, made her a millionaire, who changed her life forever, is now suing this dude for the video. But I have news for you. By law, he doesn't actually even own the video. The guy holding the camera, legally speaking, owns the video. If you go into public and ask a stranger to take a picture of you, by law, that stranger owns that video. So let's get that straight right away. Also, her podcast is number 3 on the charts. This is all bought and paid for, just so you guys know. It's all fake hype. Makes a little joke and it goes straight to her head. And so this poor dude who actually made her famous, all he wanted was a little bit of credit. Just wanted her to say a shout out or a thank you or recognition for him putting her on. She's like, bet, I'll put you on. And decided to sue him for rights to the video. It's a stinky world, folks. But what do you think about this?
Yeah, man. By the way, she is suing them. So it's the both the videographer or the cameraman and the interviewer. So for 1 million.
Suing them for what?
For the rights to the
intellectual rights. The intellectual right.
I don't know which rights, but the rights to the.
Yeah, if it's the rights to the video, then it's an intellectual right. Because she was in it. Yeah, it's an interview in public. The camera was clearly there. It's not like she was being recorded without her knowledge.
Yeah, well, she wants to own it because it's generating a lot of income. So
I know why she wants to own it, but it's not hers.
Yeah. Still suing
and
for
again,
1 million.
It's something. So you do have like certain derivative rights, and I'm not an intellectual law. Well, I do patents, but I don't do soft law, which is soft law is, for example,
Sounds like a
copyright
Diddy
and
law.
trademark. What?
I said soft law sound like Diddy law, but okay.
That's soft law. No, that's hard law. But no, so and if you have, for example, a movie, then you have the actors have a certain right, the script writers have a certain right, the people that record have a certain right, and so that's why in their contracts they say, for example, if you're writing for me, everything you write belongs to the company. It doesn't belong to you. So that's why you have those type of things. But in this, I mean, it's not a contract. They didn't have a contract. It was a street interview. She knew she was being recorded. She decided to partake in the interview. Now, the fact that they started sharing it, could that be a reason? I don't know. I don't know if there are any IP lawyers here, soft IP lawyers that might know something about copyright, but I don't see it happening. And to be honest, she's been going around podcasts. She's a very entertaining person, but and I think she's using the momentum well. I've seen her on various podcasts, so she's using the momentum well, and people want to interview her. And because she has a very fun and interesting character, she might get great deals as well. Because I think that's what she's doing. She's just going around, and people are saying, "Hey, I can maybe let her promote certain things." And I think I even saw her promote certain items. So I mean, she's doing a good job with the momentum that she's getting. Content wise, I think she's weak in the sense like deep contact, like have a like deep conversation and so on and so forth. But that's not her brand either. So that's what I think about it. I don't think she's crashing out, but this to me, you go and sue these people. I don't think that's the.
This is how you crash out, actually, because people start hating you for stuff like this. That's what I mean.
Yeah, that is true. But they would hate you if it's not for this; it's for something else.
Yes, but the hate comes. The hate will come, but you have to move the hate as much as you can to the back. Hey, they are hating on. I saw a story. You know the guy that Kabi that does always this, the video with the dark skinned guy, Italian one. They are hating on him now.
Why? What did he do?
Nothing.
Doesn't even talk.
He doesn't even talk. Yeah. So, but the people found out he's making 1 million per post. So yeah. So they
hate you because of what you have.
Yeah, I mean that's how humans, right? There are a lot of haters out there. But yeah, it is what it is. I do think that that's, I mean, being ethical and I mean, there's a lot of, it's a cold war out here, and people will try to get whatever is yours, and there are different ways they can do this. They chose the harsher way, and I pretty much know what their tactic will be, to actually exhaust these guys, and maybe get a hold of that footage and get the rights to that. But it's gonna be hard, and maybe they can have the judge throw this out quite fast. But let's see. Good luck to them. Good luck to Tuah girl, and wish you all a good day. And luck.
Nothing else from.
And good
nothing
luck.
else from my end.
No,
guys, let us know your thoughts and opinions before we go. And we will be highlighting some of the best comments as we've previously said. So if you've got our take, let us know. We'll highlight it in the next show. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more updates on different stories where we discuss trending topics and try to explore uncommon lessons from commonplace situations. Thanks for watching, and let's keep the conversation going in the comments. It's been a pleasure. Until next time. Peace.